West Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics. From the campus of Millis High School in Millis, Massachusetts, we bring you boys varsity basketball team, your Mohawks, as they play host to the Medway Mustangs alongside West Cote. I am Doug Coots, and we are high above the courtside here at the Andy Marak Gymnasium. Apologies for some technical issues at the start here. As you can see, we are underway already in pseudo live action. Mohawks in their white home kits going right to left on your media device, and the neighboring Medway Mustangs in their navy blue kits as Jack Carter registers as his first block of the game. Mustangs in their blue kits going left to right on your media device, and we thank you for watching us on our various media devices. Give us a thank, like, and drop us a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Bersano charged with that hard luck foul there. His first. We're at 8-8 here, just underway. Math isn't great on a Friday night, West. We got 5:35 to go. And Carter rejects that one, comes up with the ball, thought about finding Fournier. Keeps it, stops, pops, battles for it, steps out of bounds as he had a wing on it. It is Jack Carter, Jason Fournier, Nick Holman, Liam Kraby, and Franco Barisano. Your five Mohawks flying on the court right now. It is Barisano with a pair of three-pointers and Fournier with a two-bagger. Matt Parlon and Logan Keeney have a pair of three-pointers and a steal. Logan Keeney and Matt Parlon with a three-pointer apiece for the Mustangs, a two-bagger for Brady Gerard. Nice drive by Fournier and the foul. Mohawks drew first blood with a two-pointer. Medway a three to go 3-2. Millis a three of their own. Barisano. Medway another three. Then they pulled ahead 8-8, 8-5, and the Mohawks with Barisano's second three-pointer, drawing us level at 88. Jacob White committing that foul, sending Fournier to the line, and he knocks the first one back. Edges the Mohawks into the lead 9-8. It's a Friday night, our first Friday of the new year. Welcome 2025. As I said, apologies for some issues getting up and running on time today. Parking was tight, Wes. It is a big crowd tonight, rivalry game, the visiting Mustangs and your Mohawks. Student section is packed, they are standing. Medway well represented, good box out by Holman, run out. Fournier gets his player in the air. Carter with another rejection, taps it to Barisano, finds Fournier, and this time he gets to the rack, but just can't get it to drop down. Good stretch of basketball for your Mohawks right there. Mohawks checking in at 3-1, 2-1 in the league, coming off a 77-58 non-league win over Holbrook over the break. Carter harassed. I feel like that was either a foul or Millis ball right there. So Henry Keegan checks into the game for your Mohawks. Medway with mass substitutions. Apologies for not getting them. Well, we're a two-man crew, wrecking crew tonight. Thank you to the fans that set aside some space for us. Early 6 o'clock start time. West threw a little wrench in both of us, I think. And Carter with the hoop and Carter with the harm. So great entry pass for Jack Carter, and he held off his defender, two defenders as it were. Drops it down, gets to the line. Grant Hetzel committing that foul, second on the Mustangs. Carter unable to convert the three-point play, but we've got a turnover. You look down at the stat sheet, Wes, and it's coming back the other way. Carter again finds the open Fournier. Mohawks and Mustangs both want to run here. Frantic pace of this one, 5 minutes in. Mustangs sending more reinforcements. Actually, Parlon back into the game. This time he takes out starter Kearney. Finish that Friday night thought in a second here. Of course, our audience at home is watching at their leisure. Carter again! Knocked down from behind. And Holman with the rejection. I'm searching for the words right now, Wes. Normally reserve silence for times when I can't come up with something good to say, but Fournier using all of his length here and the acrobatic lay-in. Mohawks on an 8-0 run, they lead by 5. 13-8, just double checking my math there. Long three-pointer, batted away by the Mustangs. So an earlier than usual start time at 6 p.m. That'll get us home a little earlier though, Wes, so could start whatever our Friday night proceedings are. Hayden Lynch checks into the game for your Mohawks. Lewis going without Sean Ryan tonight. So they'll need some of the ancillary players to step up. Lynch's shot, good shot just off. Of course, last time we were here, Jack Carter put on a show that was just enough. And it is Henry Keegan with the block. Jacob White and Grady Gerard back into the game for the visitors. Boy, this is going to be a test for your visually challenged hometown announcer. Medway shuffling in plenty, wanting to keep the energy level up. With Ryan out tonight, Mohawks will have to get a little deeper in the bench. That tie-up went on for a long time. Eventually probably did lead to some contact. Keegan charged with the hard luck foul. Fournier back into the game. So Mohawks doing their best to keep the troops fresh. Fair conversation between coach and the official over that decision, and Mohawks collapse results in a turnover. So the third turnover of the game by Medway. They'll want to talk it over here. So with 1:27 left in the quarter, we'll all take our breaths. It is your Mohawks with a 13-8 lead. So first buzzer out of a Medway Mustang timeout. We're all looking for a good time here tonight, and of course your Mohawks looking for a good win. They've made the Merrick a difficult place to play. Taking a tough Norton squad to the very end. Mustangs will press a bit here. Mohawks get it over the timeline. Carter. Pass sails by the wayside. Some sort of miscommunication. Again, Happy New Year to everyone. We thank you for watching on all of our media devices. Give us a like, give us a smash on that thumb up button. Drop a few comments in there. We'd love to hear from you. We thank you for your support of Mohawk Athletics. Been driving by that new building on 109, seeing some great progress. Hearing the new home for Millis Community Media will be ready in the spring. And Carter with his 5th rejection, and yes, I am keeping track of them this game, unfortunately, right into the hands of Jacob White, who knocks back the trifecta. Boy, Medway hadn't scored in a long time. Disrupts an 8-0 Millis run. Barisano pressed way up top. Step back 3. A little off balance. We're seeing the teams are pressing Mohawks guards right to midcourt. Under 10 seconds in this one. So Carter getting a wing to that, enough to disrupt it, send it out of balance. And that sound you hear signifies the end of the first quarter. So 8 down from the Marac. Your score, you're Mohawks 13, Medway 13. So players coming on onto the court for the second stanza. It is Barisano and his Fournier. It is Carter. It is Holman, and it is Lynch. Your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. Mohawks without Sean Ryan tonight. Hopefully he's back sooner than later. Carter amongst 2 Mustangs. Good one and done there. I had the Mohawks with just the 1 turnover in the first quarter, Wes. Now it's his curse. Medway with 3. Medway dialing long distance 3 times in that first quarter for 9 of their 11 points. Barisano connecting on 2 of his long distance offerings. So that's Liam Kraby on the floor right now, and not Hayden Lynch. Apologies there. Carter ducks, and the up and under is good. Do have probably the most important information of the night coming, and here it is. It is the magenta Sharpie we're starting with tonight. There's Brady Gerard in the lane. So we start with the magenta as we usually do. A lot of stuff going on there. Crowd continues to pile in. I do see the Millis Boosters have the concession running tonight. Great group of folks. If you can support them, please do. Always looking for new members as Carter's 3-ball rattles out. Great group that helps support and raise funds for all Mohawk sports. I know they have several fundraisers. I don't have my cheat sheet with me, but check them out. Give us a comment below. We'll put you in contact with them. Or it is on the Millis Schools website how to get in touch with them. So great group of folks. Looks like they want to trap this quarter. Kraby finding the open Barisano. Gets by the armbar, so Barisano with the JJ. He has 8 points. There's a steal. Fournier did everything but get that to go. Frustrating when it's online, but finds back rim. Of course, much easier said done from our perch high above the court side than it is on the court. Ooh, a lot of contact there. You could hear that. can hear a slap as clear as that, Wes. Lincoln Hart into the game for your Mohawks. That foul was committed by Logan Kearney, his first, so back to new foul count, hit first for the Mustangs. Holman popping free off a series of screens. Talks about that parking lot being full. I don't know what it's looking like now, Wes. Still seeing people piling into the Marac. I don't know if the fire chief is here to make sure we're all well and good, as Holman with the kiss pushes the Mohawks to 19. So Holman charged with that foul. Colin Grimes waved in for Kearney. So with 4:45 to go, this time is it the Mohawks that will want to talk it over. Baseline inbounds under the hoop for the Mustangs coming up. Your score, Mohawks 19, Mustangs 13. So one of the buzzers coming out of its timeout, Wes, I lost which one it was. Might have been the second. In any case, the players are on the court and the Mustangs are ready to inbound. 19-13, 4:45 left in this second quarter. Well played, evenly matched game so far between these neighboring town rivals. Big crowd. All we're really missing is the bunting. We've got the barriers holding back the fans. We got police presence. We got parking lot full. And on that one, we have a drive by Brady Girard for his 5th and 6 points. Barisano thought about the 3 drives and dishes to an open Holman. Mohawks have gone a little cold. Carter definitely had an effect on that offensive set there. I've got him for 5 blocks. I'm gonna keep track of that this time. I know Paul Ayton and I wish we had last game, as Carter finished that first half of the Norton game with a couple of blocks and a crazy deep 3-pointer. He'll get himself to the line as Girard commits the foul, 2nd on the Mustangs. Just the 2nd team foul, and Carter's offering tickles the twine. Fournier into the game for Holman, as Keegan will await the shooter, as they say. Do throw a little basketball lingo in there, Wes. Carter feeling not like he doesn't want to come out, so I'm sure he wanted that one to drop down. Points at a premium in this game. 20-15, your Mohawks. Mustangs in their half-court set. We're under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Probably going to have to go up there. It does. Oh, those long rebounds off 3-pointers. This time Barisano able to get it. Took a look up court, but Fournier was covered by the free safety. Just under 3 minutes to go here. You can see on the clock, West dutifully following the play. Nice cut by Barisano. It was a tough finish with the left hand. Really didn't have the time to set, did all he could. Great opportunity there. Carter with the block and ends up out of bounds off his wing. Even Mealy back into the game for the visitors. So Carter does get the rest and Keegan is into the game. Nice hands by Hart to at least help the Mohawks secure that rebound. Turned over, same spot, different player. Keegan can't get it. White spills the ball, gets it back fortuitously and is able to use all the rim. Get it to fall, some accidental offense or some hustle offense. Don't want to take away. And Barisano absorbing the contact and whistle sounded multiple times to me. It's kind of deafening in here. So Gerard committing his second foul. Hard to the bench for your Mohawks, and Carter's rest has ended. And apologies to our visitors, they just can't get them all. Barisano put it up in the hands of Keegan. Carter gets it, it's harassed by several, and he gets it to go anyway. So Carter's got 7. Mohawks at 22. And Keegan forcing a turnover. Mohawks want an adjustment there. The official was just like, hold on a minute here. This long pass to Fournier, gets it. He and Barisano, so they secure the ball. The sweet smell of Doritos up here, West. Barisano dives long distance. And the call is answered. His third three-pointer of the half. Mohawks at 25. That was well behind the arc. Mealy with the dangle. Shot is missed, but Alex Menard with the NC State putback. Players to the ground. Carter working so hard. A foul committed by Alex Menard. So 4th team foul. Mustangs are at the limit as White comes in for Mealy. Only 36.2 to go. Like it's been pretty fairly officiated on both sides. Good job by the men in stripes this evening. Teams are getting after it, you know, in a clean manner. A lot of respect between these two schools. Officials making sure the coaches get their say and they know what's what, so no hard feelings. So Carter with 1 of 2. Mohawks to 26. 7-point cushion right now. Mustangs will hang on for the last look here. Ish. There's a 1 or 2 second differential. Officials looking at each other and neither really wants to do that. I don't want to do the math either, so we'll just let it play out. Not sure if it was Carter on that block. You could see with Keeney on the ground, Mohawks right there to help him up. 7.4 on the game clock, 7 on the shot clock. So ball is tipped. Barisano gets a wing to it. Fournier loses it. I don't know if anyone's going to get a shot off here. Barisano tried for the long distance affair, and it was sent back by the light fixture. So that sound ends the proceedings and ends the first half, as it were. So we've come to the end of the first half of play from the Marac. Your score is the Millis Mohawks 26, Medway Mustangs 19. And welcome back to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics. Once again from the campus of Millis High School in Millis, Massachusetts. Tonight's boys basketball team playing the Medway Mustangs alongside West Coast Doug Coots high above the court side at the Andy Marac Gymnasium. An exciting first half has come to a close. Your Mohawks leading the Mustangs 26 to 19. Good half of basketball where the Mohawks have only got them for 4 turnovers in that first half. Medway with 6. Mohawks 3 of 7 from the line, only committing 3 fouls, so no foul trouble. Mustangs not getting to the charity stripe, committing 6 fouls of their own. It is Barisano with his 3 3-pointers leading the Mohawks with 11 points. Carter with 8, Fournier with 5. I have Jacob White for 5 and Brady Gerard with 6 for the Mustangs. Logan Keeney with 3, so not a lot of scoring on the Mustang side of things. And we are underway back to pseudo live action. Important information, we've gone to the cyan Sharpie. Magenta Sharpie served us well in that first half. The green blue, as it were. Carter to the rack and the 2-point. The kiss is good. So Carter getting the first dot on my score sheet, Wes. Thank you to Wes for the delivery from Madeline. Always appreciate some new MCM swag. Can't wait to put that on as Matt Parlon with the bucket. It is Carter Barisano, it is Kraby, it is Holman, and it is Carter. Your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. Carter hung up there. And Mustangs battle over that. I'm going to drop that in as a turnover. 2 of them battle each other. I don't know if I got that right, Wes. We'll try it again. Carter, Fournier, Holman, Kraby, and Barisano. So hold my soda, says the Mohawks. They turn it right back over. New stat spotlight tonight, just instituted at my own thought and discretion. Of course, anyone with any thoughts or ideas of what we should keep track of, please let us know in the comments below. Give us a like, give us a share. It is the Jax Carter block stat spotlight tonight. I had him for 5 in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter, so 6 blocks. So that will be tonight's special statistical spotlight. We'll see if that sticks, Wes. And if you're listening at home, Paul, let me know how it comes out on the broadcast. Mohawks already with 3 turnovers in this quarter. My friends in front of me returned from the concession stand with hands full. No Doritos this time, so I won't have the sweet aroma of corn chips that I shouldn't be having. It looks like some sort of gummy candy situation. Millis Mohawk Boosters, of course, running the concession tonight. Great group of folks. Millis Mohawks Boosters supporting all sports here in Millis. We've gone through all the stats. Barisano's shot is blocked. Nice block by Logan Keeney. He is not under my spotlight stat of the night, so that is not going into anywhere on my sheet that I'll be keeping track of. Sorry about that, Mr. Keeney, but certainly that was a very nice block. Carter is going to go on his own there and gets it to drop. In on the corner on a hot summer's day. Carter with the hoop and the harm. Foul on Jacob White. So this time Carter's trip to the charity stripe is fortuitous. The traditional three-point play pushes it to an 8-point game. Carter 3 of 6 from the line, making it a point to get to the rim today. Yeah, caught with his hands in the cookie jar there. It's kind of like slow motion, Wes. His arm was there waiting for the whistle. Even though the Mustang trotted by him. Might have been a canter, I'm not sure. Mohawks playing pretty well defensively. Carter challenging that foul line jumper from Gerard, so he picks up where he left off, scoring another turnover. And Fournier with the block and a lot of contact there. Got caught in the air there, did his best to, get his best to get some of the ball, but too much player there. So Fournier charged with his first foul, second on your Mohawks, and that'll send Keeney to the line. He's not only using all of the rim, but a little touch of the backboard as well as kicking into the game for your Mohawks. So he misses the second. Hustle by everyone there, players on offense, defense, and the official to get in line to see that off of a Mustang hoof. Credit where credit was due. Had to get out of the way of the ball and got to where he needed to be. Carter entry, finds the cutting, home, and he lays it in. Carter with the dime. Holman with the bucket, so 5-point run disrupted there, and Mohawks edged the lead back to a 7-point cushion, just past that magical mark, West. 4 down, 4 to go. Arasano comes around a screen. It's been a lot of harassment. He draws a whistle. Helped up by Keeney. It is Keeney that committed the foul, his second. Mustangs had a player at the table. It is hard to see over there. You don't want to stand in front of the table. You got the coach over there. A lot going on. And after all that, your announcer missed the numbers. So welcome to the game for those two Mustangs. Fournier with the cut. Will bank that home. To a 9-point run. Mustangs can get it done from 3, and it is Menard getting inside position on that rebound, and wisely tried to put it right back up as he felt some contact, and it was Fournier charged with his second. Kraby very excited to get into the match. Well, we'll have to wait for the first free throw, though perhaps that whole scenario disrupted Menard's rhythm. Fournier to the bench with his 2 fouls. So 3 team fouls to your Mohawks, 3:20 left here in the third. Looking for that mute button. So Menard is able to scratch that one home. That was That's the third and fourth shots from the charity stripe. Barisano again being pressed to midcourt. And it's Holman's turn for the hoop and the harm. Boy, great entry pass. Kept his body between the defender and the basket. Count the basket. Foul to Eli Kell. Mustangs at 3 and Holman to the line. And he uses all of the rim on the backboard. Mohawks to 38. Little 3/4 pressure here. Mustangs able to break it. And guess what, Wes? We're into the special stat of the night box. Carter with the block, perhaps a little too much on the verbal side of things. Medway wants a timeout here. So officials having a quiet word, settling things down. But Carter's 7th block of the game sends us to a Mustang timeout. It is Mohawks 38, the Mustangs 27. So first buzzer coming out of a Mustang timeout. It's Jack Carter with his 7th rejection, sending that into the visiting parent section. It is Carter, Barisano, Holman, it is Kraby, and it is Kicking. Your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. Medway spending their 2nd timeout. Probably a good spot there to settle things down. The crowd was into it. Student section been on their feet all game and packed, very vocal. Hard to hear ourselves think at times. And we're trying out a stat of the game category tonight, and that is Jack Carter's blocks. Once again, let us know what you think about that. Ideas for a future. So the Mustangs will trot on 4 thoroughbreds. Their 2nd turnover. Mohawks started the quarter with 4 quick turnovers. I mean, I didn't even finish the sentence there. It's an analysis course. I was going to say they've done a better job. I mean, turnovers mean no shots and obviously no opportunity for points. Long rebound. Carter did well to avoid contact there. Barisano thought about it, gets it back. A little hot butter on that. 2 players chasing Barisano all the way out to the mid-stripe. 2 to go in this 3rd quarter. Barisano around a quick screen, can't convert. Mustangs quickly down the other way. Again, Carter did well to avoid contact. Long 3-pointer with plenty of time, and this time Melee makes the connection. Brings the Mustangs to within 8. It's a nice easy number for me, Wes, 38-30. So a little disjoint on the offensive set here, and the Mohawks will take a timeout. 1:19 to go here in the 3rd. Your Mohawks by 8. So players coming out onto the court after a Mohawk timeout. 23 seconds on the shot clock. It is Carter, Barisano, Fournier, Kraby, and Keegan. Your 5 Mohawks flying on the court. Mohawks without Sean Ryan and Andrew Fiala tonight. Short bench. Alley-oop to Carter. Can't get it to go. Fournier shot is blocked. Scratch that. Keegan, who was following up, blocked out of bounds. Shot clock trickles down to 12. Carter taken down. Smart enough not to get up and cause a travel. Good spot for him to drive. Dipsy Duke. To feel like that ball hit the rim. And that's a hope and wish pass. So Barisano charged with his second. Mohawks now at the limit. Nice play by Gerard to score over Carter. He's got 10. Mohawks can settle for close to one shot here. Carter just can't resist. And the offensive foul. Charge to Carter. Just too much space for him to resist there. Hard to blame him, but then waiting Mustang. Fortunate turn of events there. Carter is charged with his second. Carter gets a piece of it. I'm notching the 8th block in our stat of the night box. No verbal rebuttal that time necessary, letting the block speak for itself. Mohawks will grab, Carter turns and fires, but the roof taking a pounding tonight, Wes. So we've heard the buzzer reach the end of the third quarter. So 24 down, 8 to go. Don't go anywhere. Exciting finish on the way from the rack. Mohawks up by 6. So players coming out onto the court for the final stanza, the final frame, as it were. Happy New Year to everyone. 2025 off to a smashing start here. Medway Mustangs will start off with the ball. Mohawks turning the ball over 6 times that quarter for a total of 10 for the ball game. Mustangs outscoring Millis 13-12 as a result. The Mohawks check into this stanza with a 6-point cushion. And then it is Gerard. It is a turnover. We talked about the Mustangs being a little deeper tonight with no Fiala and no Ryan. They're constantly running players in. Thought it might wear down the Mohawks. They're going to have to dig deep here. Still holding a lead. So Mealy able to get that in and around the paws of Carter. So the Mustangs starting this quarter out hot. Couple of turnover and a couple of buckets. Timeout for your Mohawks. 7:13 to go. It is now a 38-36 contest. So Van Halen's jump apropos here inside the Marac. Mohawks difficulty inbounding there. They spend their third timeout. Carter, Barisano, Kraby, Homan, and Fournier, the 5 Mohawks on the court. Nice play for Fournier. He absorbed some contact. So well executed run out off the timeout. Kell committing his second foul. Scratch that, it looks a little too soon. It is Gerard with his third. Fournier to the line for his second appearance. Just won't go. So Fournier making the adjustment. And the Mohawks are on the board in this fourth quarter, 39-36. Mohawks would really love to get a stop here. Passed So Mohawks forcing the traveling violation. Mohawks over the timeline. Carter's first shot from long distance doesn't connect. It's a pretty good look from the top of the key though. Keeney thought better of it with Carter waiting to pad the stat of the day. Mustangs able to get a timeout, bodies on the floor. Nice drive and dish. So the Mustangs get a timeout just under 6 minutes, 5:59 as it were. Still Mohawks by 3. So players coming out onto the court after a Mustang timeout. Their third, both teams with 2 timeouts. Not really in tune to the boys' playlist tonight, Wes. We do what we can up here to provide information and entertainment. So explanation coming as to why there's 33 seconds on the shot clock here. It was off the rim. No real possession for the Mohawks. So the touching of the rim. Reset the shot clock in a 2-second scrum with timeout. At least that's what I got out of that, Wes. Right, wrong, or indifferent, we're back to pseudo live action under 6 minutes. So Mustang second bite of the apple here. They've been feeding it into Gerard. He has 12. 6 in each half. I've got Carter for 13. Not a lot of scoring for the Mohawks. Just Carter, Fournier, and Holman on my stat sheet as having scored in this second half. Points have been at a premium. Always are at the Marac. Carter got a piece of that. I don't know if that falls into the block category, disrupting a rebound. Don't let it go, Wes. Fournier jump stop, foul. In the air for a long time. Mustangs defensively waited as long as they could. Mohawks having their difficulties from the foul line tonight. I have 6 misses against 6 makes. And yes, I do know what the math is, but I'll leave that to the folks at home. Nice save there. Fournier missing them both. Mohawks coming up empty. Foul went up on the board as Jacob White's second. Oh, not your question mark. Might have missed the actual. Melee with the bucket and another turnover. Mohawks are bleeding turnovers this half. Mustangs patiently using some time here. Wearing the Mohawks down. Melee did everything right there. Forced the issue guts down the lane. Couldn't convert. About to cross that time threshold, West. 4 down, 4 to go with a magical Medway point. Don't go anywhere. Fournier. So that foul goes up on the board as charged to Gerard. That's his 4th up on the board as his fourth, so third team foul. So Mustangs will have to make a decision. A lot of time left here at 3:54. Coaching staff is thinking about it. We've got 2 foul shots to work with here. Fournier back to the line. And it's just not happening right now, so kicking into the game for your Mohawks. And it is Girard that comes out in favor of Cotilli. Didn't want to come out. Sometimes the players don't know if they have 4. I have no idea. I've not been in that position before. So Fournier does get the second to drop. Mohawks break 40, 3:48 to go. Mohawks could use a turnover or something at this end. Instead, it's a 3-ball and rebound. Carter got a piece of it. Called for the foul on that one. I believe that'll be Carter's third, only the first. Holman also in the vicinity. He gets charged with that foul. I've warned this audience plenty of times that I'm visually challenged, so. Harlan drops down the free throw. Chance to knot the score. Millis student section getting into the act, but it doesn't matter. We are knotted at 40. First time we've been tied. So Holman will get himself to the line. That'll put the Mustangs at the limit. Foul up on the board is the second to Mile. Maybe I had one of White's fouls, should have gone to Mile. Not even sure how to describe what's happening right now to the Mohawks. As the Mustangs surge the lead on really an easy bucket. A lot of contact there, so Carter will get to the line for 2 shots. So Keeney with the foul there. Got his money's worth. I'm not sure what the crowd is asking about here. It's a clear push in the back as Carter got by. So I don't know that the Mustangs can do that. I think they have to have 2 in there. I don't know much about everything, Wes, but I am a man who knows much about nothing, so. So Carter's first shot is good. Carter an opportunity to knot things up. Just rattles out. 3 minutes left here from the Miracs. So you can see some of the, just outside our preview, some of the fans standing hands on their heads. It's a nervous situation here. Fournier gets it, tried to lead himself. Medway coaching staff trying to get their squad to take a deep breath. 2:40 and counting. Mustangs have been very patient in their offense. Limiting the turnovers. Another good look at a 3-pointer. Just doesn't go in. Kraby funny. Fournier comes in to finish it off. The Mustang hoof is in the mix. Nothing's easy for Millis. The floater by Beresano drops down. His 4th points of the half. Couldn't come at a better time. And the Mohawks nudge to a 43-42 advantage. 2 to go here. A minute 120 ticks. Mustangs ball. Mohawk faithful. Urging their squad on. To the ground, I believe, and it is. Tilly had his derriere on the baseline when he touched the ball. Gerard and his 4 fouls will come back into the game. So that's something to keep an eye on. 43-42, 137, Mohawk ball. Barisano, nice lead pass there to Carter. So the coaching staff for the Mohawks wanted a timeout there, and it is granted. 1:33 to go. Well, Wes is taking a seat as well. I might, as I reach for my water bottle, soothe the pipes. 1:33 to go. Mohawks with a 43-42 lead. So first buzzer out of a Mohawk timeout. They have 1 timeout left. Mustangs with 2 timeouts left. We'll get a little game reset here. It's the 4th quarter in-game cough drop that I've got a little difficulty getting the wrapper off of, so hopefully not an issue with half a wrapper stuck in here. It is Carter, it is Kiggin, it is Fournier, it is Holman, and it is Barisano. Mustangs over the limit for fouls, so any whistle will be 2 shots. Barisano tries to feed Carter. The idea was right, but the Mohawks with their 3rd turnover of the quarter. Barisano getting a piece, and fortuitously goes to Holman. 2-on-1 as Keegan is hustling up. Carter trying to follow up, just would not fall. Both sides with the nervous teeth chatter emoji. 107 as the Mustangs again another opportunity to take the lead. Never a dull moment at the Marac. Carter with a block. So White was able to secure enough of that and off a Mohawk wing. Mustangs thinking about a timeout here. Probably try and get it inside to Gerard. And the Mustangs will indeed use their 4th timeout. 48.2 ticks to go as we inch closer to an exciting finish. Don't go anywhere. What an exciting night of basketball. Thank you for your support of Mohawk Athletics and staying with us to the end of this one. Who knows what this is going to bring. Under a minute to go. Mohawks with a couple fouls to give here. Ball kind of hung up there for a while. Clock is running. West dutifully with it in the corner, as you can see. I don't know if you want to challenge Carter. 15 and counting on the shot clock. So the Mustangs will take a timeout there with nothing developing. So they'll spend their final timeout. 27.7 ticks to go. And back to pseudo live action. It is Carter, it is Barisano, it is Fournier, it is Holman, and it is Keegan. Your 5 Mohawks on the floor right now. 27.7 left in regulation, 11 seconds on the shot clock here. A little M&M. All things being equal, both teams would have 1 shot here. Gets it and converts. So Mealy with 13 points all in this half. 8 in this quarter. And the Mustangs take a lead. I'm have to go back to my sheet, West. Might be their first lead since they've had a lead of 42-40 in the third. Fournier is bumped, 20 ticks to go. Mohawks look like they're gonna let this play itself out. They get it over and they'll take a timeout, so 15.3. M&M one shot for sure here, West. Mustangs by 1. So the officials are walking back out. I just can't contain myself, Wes. I'm just gonna kick off this prologue to what would have to be the final play, final 15.3 seconds. Both teams have exhausted their set of 5 timeouts. The Mustangs have etched themselves into only their second lead of the game at 44-43. Mohawk inbound, believe it should be right in front of us, Wes. Mustangs at the team limit of 5 fouls, so if they could draw contact, 2 shots to the line. Brady Gerard with 4 personals. Otherwise, Mohawks probably want to get some in and out game, something to get the ball quickly in the hands of Carter. Barisano will get it. Clock runs. Chip in a chair, as they say. It is Carter. Fournier drives, dish, Holman for 3, looks short from here, rebound, and a foul. Boy, a pretty good look by the senior. Was online, but a little short. Mohawks in a real situation here, only 2 team fouls. Grab the lead in the closing seconds, only their second lead of the game. A game with the Mohawks led by as many as 11 points. We thank you for watching Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics, where tonight the Medway Mustangs just wear down the Millis Mohawks and they take a 44-43 victory. Thank you to the fine men and women back in the studio. Thank you to the administrators for allowing us to be here and for setting the game up and having this game. And thank you for watching Millis Community Media and for your support of Mohawk athletics. Once again from the Marac, it is a final score of the Medway Mustangs 44, Millis Mohawks 43. Alongside Wes Cote, I am Doug Coots. Thank you and good night.